Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the video. In today's video you'll get to learn about different things you could do to ask for help and when to ask for help in life. And with that being said, let's get started. So the first time you could ask for help in life is when it comes to asking for advice. And a couple of examples where this comes in handy is the first one when asking for advice in terms of how to save money, because I could guarantee you most people here in the US do not know how to save money. For one or two reasons. One, because they don't know how, and the second is because they don't ask how they could save money. That's why they don't do it. And the second example of asking for help in terms of advice is like something kind of simple but like really important, and that's dating advice. Like whether you're a guy or a girl, some people don't know how to ask someone out. So asking your best friend or your parents or your siblings for help in terms of how to ask someone out on a date is critical. And something I like to talk a lot about sometimes is asking for help is not a sign of weakness. Some of my friends tell me that it is, but I disagree, because I think asking for help is a good thing, because most people don't know how to be successful in life without asking for help, or be rich and famous without asking for help. The famous people out there, like for example Bill Gates and the Amazon guy named Jeff Bezos, I think. Those guys didn't get to where they are right now without asking for help. At one point of their life, they had to ask someone for help on how to be rich or how to save up money and all that stuff that I'm talking about earlier. So, yeah, it's important to ask for help, especially when it comes to advice. That's when you need it the most. So the second type of thing in terms of asking for help relates to tips/opinions. And two big examples of that is, one is having to do with fashion and style. And by this I mean, like, there is some people out in the world that actually think they're cute but don't admit it. And by this I mean some people are insecure about how they look as a person, like style wise and physically. And another example of tips/opinions relating to getting help is when it comes to buying a car, in terms of a car brand, because there's a lot of car brands out in the world, and just a couple of examples of a few that I know are really good car brands are Honda and Toyota, although there is many more out there, but those are just a couple of examples. But most people don't know like what car brand is the best, so asking like your best friend or even a family member for help as to what type of car brand is the best to buy, it's not a sign of weakness. I always feel that asking for help is a sign of good power and also confidence. And it could also make you feel happier after asking for help, because if you don't ask for help, that's like pretty much putting yourself down and always like in a negative mood, and then you'll feel bad if you don't get help, and you'll feel depressed eventually. So yeah, asking for help in terms of like what type of car to buy, in terms of the brand, not just so much the brand, but like the type of car, whether it's like a small car or a big car, and pricing and mileage and all that good stuff that a car comes with. It's critical, and the condition as well. Whether you want to buy a new car or a used car, it all depends on like how much money you want to invest in the car. So if trying to look more beautiful and attractive, you could do one or two things. First thing is look up YouTube videos about people who know how to dress nice and elegantly and feel confident. And the second thing is ask someone that you know for help on dressing better and looking more attractive/hot. Yeah, and also have like a role model that you look up to that dresses beautifully and is attractive. And you could try to copy their style, not exactly wear the same things, but something really similar. And if you want to know what I mean by that more in detail, I could put that in the comment section down below. And yeah. So the last thing you could get help on is at work or at school. Obviously with at school is like getting help with your homework, how to do it the right way. And at work is how to do a certain job task correctly without messing up. And I'll talk about that in more detail in a few moments. Jobs, it could be something like how to be better at doing a task like organizing paperwork or putting items back in the store, like a retail store, or becoming a better leader to set an example for the generation that comes after you. So if you enjoyed today's video, remember to please give it a big like, and more importantly, subscribe for upcoming videos in the next few months. And with all that being said, remember to stay beastly!